Hey, welcome back to ClearSpot. By the time a dispute reaches arbitration, the site team has usually already created or destroyed the best evidence. That is why this topic is not just for lawyers. It is squarely about how you run your sites. Globally, arbitration and formal disputes in renewables are increasing, especially around delays, underperformance, grid access, and regulatory changes. Most of those disputes touch things that happen on site, like construction quality, commissioning, outages, curtailment, and how events were logged and communicated. Today, we will talk about what that means for your daily routines on large solar assets. Typical triggers include permitting setbacks and grid access issues, where projects blame external delays and counterparties allege mismanagement. Construction defects from civil works to electrical installation often only show up years later as performance or safety issues. Off-taker conflicts arise over commercial operation dates, availability, or volume delivery under power purchase agreements. Policy shifts, like changes in support schemes or retroactive cuts, can upset the original project economics. In almost every case, the question is what actually happened and what can you prove. When lawyers and experts get involved, they look for a few key categories of evidence. Daily logs show who did what, where, and when, along with conditions and events. Test records include commissioning reports, IV curves, insulation tests, relay checks, and performance tests. Handover documents cover as-built snag lists, completion certificates, and acceptance records. Defect history should list faults, repairs, and recurring issues, ideally with photos and test results. Correspondence includes emails and letters with EPCs, off-takers, regulators, and grid operators. Event classification relies on SCADA and outage logs that show whether issues were internal or external. If these records are structured and complete, you walk into any dispute with a strong hand. If they are messy or missing, you start from a weak position. The biggest mistakes site teams make are simple and avoidable. Informal verbal instructions, where major decisions happen by phone or in the field without written records, are risky. Incomplete closeout, where projects are handed over with unresolved snags or vague temporary descriptions, causes problems later. Scattered documentation across personal laptops, inboxes, and random folders makes reconstruction painful years later. You do not need perfect legal training, but you do need practical archive discipline. Use a clear folder structure per site for permits. Design construction testing operations, incidents, and claims. Standardize daily logs and event codes so anyone can read back what happened and why. For major events, create a short incident report summarizing the facts while they are still fresh. Think of record keeping as building a time machine you might need to step into later with lawyers and experts. Arbitration and formal disputes are rising, and site teams often sit on the most valuable evidence, sometimes without realizing it. Your action item is start building a dispute-ready archive now, not after something blows up. Tighten your logs, centralize your records, and make sure every serious event on site leaves a clean paper trail. If a dispute does come, you will be glad you treated record quality as a strategic asset, not just admin work. Like, share, and subscribe for more solar insights. ClearSpot. Smart device, smarter decision.